Hello my fellow gamers and welcome once again to Perafilozof's Let's Plays. This is episode 3. In the last episode I have made a plan for my city. I have managed to do everything that was necessary to prepare the city for RCI zoning, and now all I have to do is place the utilities and start zoning. This is where we left off. I am going to pause the game so I do not lose the money, since I'm already in debt because of the 2 bonds I took out for the price of these roads. And now I have to place, first of all, my wind power plant. As I said, I'm going to put it here so I can use this mountainside for the wind turbines. Now over here I have a little problem because I don't have enough space here for 2 medium density buildings, but only 1. So if I were to place this road here, I have to think about first where my sewage outflow pipes are going to be, my dump zones, and then the wind power plant. So since I do have enough money, I'm going to place this road right here, and then I'm going to see which parts of it I'm going to have to remove to place those utilities. Now first, the outflow sewage pipe has to be on the exact corner of the map, so I'm thinking I'm going to remove this street, a little bit of this, and then see about leaving just enough space for 1 or 2 sewage outflow pipes. There we go. Now that we have that in order, I need to look at the water. It goes right over here, and I can probably place 2 of these since the water is wide enough here for 2 of them. So for the moment I will put one first over here. Now I need the wind power plant. In order to place it, I have to put the road next to the edge of the map. I think this much space should be enough. Yep, it was even more than I needed. Okay, wind power plant right here. Now at the start I am going to use just these small wind turbines, because if you look at it this way, a small wind turbine takes 1/4 of the space a large one takes, but it produces around 60% power of the large one. Now the large ones have the advantage because you have the ability to place 24 of them, while the small ones you can only place 24, and if you look at the raw amount of power that you can get from the large ones, you can get more power for those 24, but you're going to take up 300% more space. And in SimCity, since the plots are so small, you want to go with something that takes up less space. And the additional thing on this map is that you would not be able to place the large wind turbines on this mountainside because there is just not enough even ground. So even though the service roads from the wind power plant are going to make some of this mountainside flat enough for small wind power plants, large ones could not be placed. So this first small horizontal turbine is going to be enough to supply power for the low density sims I place here. Now that we have sewage, we have water, I'm just missing one more thing, the garbage dump. But for that I need a town hall, which means this will come a bit later. I do have my roads here set up, but I'm just missing a few roads that are going to go and cut these roads vertically so that my sims have somewhere to turn around if they miss their homes. So I'm going to start from this edge and see about adding a few of these vertical roads. Now the reason why I haven't connected any of them 2 by 2 like this is because I want to avoid the 4-way intersections. This way I only have T intersections. That should cut down on the traffic problems. Now that this is done, all I have to do is connect this part with an avenue that is going to go at 90-degree angle from here. Now that I'm looking at it, I see a problem. I should have continued on with these roads, connected them straight into the avenue. So if I'm placing the avenue like this. Need these roads to go into the avenue, but this road is going to be very close to these intersections. For now, I'm going to leave it there, but if I see a traffic problem, I'm just going to delete this one and let them come in from this street. And this can be connected like this. Although I should first place this wind turbine just to make sure that the space is already taken before I try to connect. There we go, that will work. Now that that's settled, I should destroy this tall tree that I used to make sure that there is enough space here for a medium density building, and I can start zoning. Now since the winds are to the right, this means that only a few of these starting blocks can be the industry. Now that means that this road is still close. I will use one over here. Okay, I will zone on both sides of the streets and later on decide which side is going to host the medium density buildings, entrances and exits. That's the industry. Now I need some commercial. And now time for the residential. Now since for these sims it would be really far away to walk all the way here for their goods, and I'm trying to make sure that they won't drive, I'm just going to add a few more blocks of commercial on this side. And now I will fill the ends with more residential. There we go, my first area of RCI has been zoned. They have water, they have power, they have sewage, and later on I will make sure to add the garbage dump. That's pretty much everything they need to start up. Okay, let's let the first sims move in. Like I said, because they don't have a connection right here, they're going to enter my city, go all this road to the runabout, and from the runabout go into their homes. That way the industry that is over here won't have any problem with the traffic coming in from the city with all these moving trucks. Now that the sims have started moving in, I have started gaining some income. I need to make sure to have enough residential, commercial and industrial to have enough of a workforce, and at the same time to have enough of an hourly income to cross into the green, because at the moment I am losing 549 per hour, and that will keep going down as I have more income from the residential, commercial and the industry. Now I have unlocked the town hall, and I need to choose where exactly would I like to place it. At the moment I don't really have a spot for it, but I'm thinking I should create one. Since I'm thinking of copying this over here, with the exception of having the large sewage plants over here, should probably keep the town hall somewhere on the left side. That means that I have to get this road, this avenue, onto the left side. I would like to try and keep it level with the first avenue, something like this. Now from here on I can choose whether to pull these roads over here from the right and make another grid like I have over here. But the problem is, then the sims would be coming into from this avenue, go through this intersection and go through these intersections, and I would have 4-way intersections. In order to avoid that, this part of the city is going to go like this. They're going to be placed vertically. Since I'm going to do that, that means that I'm probably going to have all this space on the right side empty, which is a perfect place for a town hall. I can place it on the avenue because it doesn't really create too much traffic. Nor does it have any vehicles that need their own garages and will be coming out of it. just going to make sure that I have enough room for its upgrades and plop it here. Now I can look over at my workforce. I have lots of available jobs, and that's great. I also have some unsold goods, but that is only because usually the commercial buildings come up sooner than the residential. Now I get to name the city. I haven't really made up my mind how I'm going to name it, so I'm going to leave it up to you guys to throw some ideas at me, and I will see about choosing one of them, or at least you might give me some idea of what to call this city.